Here we are going to the Nolichucky River. 11 miles today. A little rainy this morning, but it's all good. 11 miles, and I am heading northbound. All right, so good morning. I am at Spivey Gap this morning, and I'm heading 11 miles. Nolichucky River. I'm parked right near Uncle Johnny's, and it's gonna be a rainy on and off day, so I thought I would just get on here really quick this morning, say hello, say good morning, and depending on how much it rains or not is going to be depending on how much video I can get today. There's not really anything super exciting. It's just going to be a nice hike, little incline to start, and then just heading into Erwin after that. But I'm happy to be back on the northbound side of it, and just happy to be out hiking. Hi, y'all. Pretty little rushing waterfall going over a bridge. Oh, look what's happening here. It's raining the whole way up to Spivey Gap, and got on trail. I'm all decked out in my rain suit. Look at that tree. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, look how beautiful it is out here right now. It was raining all the way up to Spivey Gap. Got out, put on my rain suit, looking all like an astronaut, walking into the woods. And I got, I don't know, not even 10 minutes up. And one, I was hot because it's climbing. And two, it wasn't even raining. At least not where I was walking. It was literally just like drips from the trees. And my raincoat wasn't even getting wet hardly at all. So I just took everything off. I kept my pack cover on, but I took everything off. And the sun is coming out. There's slight chance of rain. I think it's like after 3. Depending. Who knows? Maybe I'll be at the car by then. If it actually rains, we'll see. I'm not expecting that I'll be there that early, but you know what? If it rains the last bit, who cares? But for now, it is beautiful. I will take it. And I am almost done with my one and only large climb for the day. And yeah. Oh, isn't this pretty right in here? Instead of whistling to music, I'll whistle to the birds. See, it's really me. Yes, and I spend quite a bit of time on trail occupying myself. All right, just a whole lot of ridge walking today. I think that's going to be, you can see it just goes down right there. And I think that's just what it's going to be a lot of today, going down into Erwin. I'm going a little slow right now because I don't have my checking pulse, but just thought I'd show you not all I know the last 2 videos I put out have been way longer than I ever wanted to make. But you know, a lot happened and there was a lot to see those days. And yeah, there's just not as much so far today in the first few miles, but he's pretty. Yeah, it's just a lot of ridge walking and a nice slow descent so far. It's been really nice. I think I'm really making, there it is. There's a better one. There, look at how pretty that is. And you got these little red berry looking things growing around it. So pretty. You just don't see flowers like this in your local nurseries because they're just all wild. They grow out here and this is where they thrive. But yeah, it's a pretty day. It's turned out to be a beautiful day. It's not too hot. There's a tiny little breeze, not much. Yeah, it really is. The rain is holding off for now. But yeah, we are ridge walk. I'm ready for a break, but unfortunately, when you get to these spots, it's not really the best to take a break unless you absolutely need one. It's just, you can't really get the rest that you need for the few minutes. Oh, look at this one. This one's got like burgundy around it. That's pretty. Look at this. It's like on that plant. That is so weird. There's some over here too. I mean, it can't be good. Starting to get the flowers blooming. You can tell I'm coming down in elevation because it's much warmer all of a sudden. But look at, oh. So funny because yesterday when I was on the top of Big Bald, I felt so tall. And now today I feel short because I'm just heading down. And so the mountains are getting taller. I don't know if you can see through there. You can see the cloud is just hanging on the mountain right there. So if you're on that mountain, you're in the clouds. But down here, yep, not so much. Look how massive this tree is. Can you imagine if you were just like anywhere around here when this thing fell? I mean, look, it goes all the way up there. I'm going to take a selfie so you can see. I don't know if you can really tell the magnitude of it, but let me take a picture so you can kind of get a gist with me standing behind it. I just got some water here. This little water crossing. Looks like after I get to the shelter or past the shelter, I don't think I'm going to stop now because I just stopped here because there was this nice little log bench and ate an Uncrustable. But look at these things. It's crazy. How like the detail in a fungus is just like, it looks like a piece of art sometimes. It doesn't even look like real. Well, I had to run right. I did put this on in the rain, but I guess if it's going to do this, it's really nice that it does it when you're about 5 minutes from the shelter. I guess I'm just going to wait this here. I'm going to see if I have signal and see what the weather is down in Erwin. I am about, I don't know, 6 miles, and I've been doing anywhere from 1.5 to 1.7 miles a day just because the terrain is pretty sweet. So if it's not raining down in Erwin, I'm just going to wait until this slows down and then hustle it. I have a little bit of climbing then and then ridge and then just down in Erwin. I'm assuming it's probably going to take me close to 4 hours. So I'm just going to wait until this rain just kind of lightens up just a little bit so I don't look like I just came out of the shower. And I'm going to get back out there and get today done. Do I even have my hat on inside out? No. Okay. Yeah. So I'm 4 hours away from my car. Up here in the shelter is pouring down rain. So hopefully I get lucky and this stops. But look what they did up here. So I'm going to turn you around for just a minute. I'm at the No Business Shelter in the Cherokee National Forest. And there's actually a memorial over here for Earl W. Berry, who was a Erwin resident, and over 1,000 volunteer hours on the AT. How beautiful is that? And this shelter, y'all, they put up a hiker graffiti board up here. So, you know, please sign on there and don't sign on the walls. That'd be awesome. But, yeah, sounds like it might lighten up, but I'm going to check the weather before I go back out there. All right, well, that worked out well. Sat in the shelter, let the rainstorm pass. Now it's not raining, and the sun is peeking through. So, all right, let's keep going. Look how spooky this looks. And we're going in it. And there's like a cloud, little thin cloud right in this area. So I don't know if you can see a hint of the, almost like if a fog machine. The light was lightly blowing fog through here. I just walked through it on the other side. That's how I kind of know. It's kind of weird. So weird. It's a little section right there. Okay, so we just got down here to this gap. I just came from there. And I am 4 miles from the Nolichucky River, which is where my car is parked. So we've got 7 miles done, 4 to go. And you can hear it is sloppy out today. Sloppy. It rains, it stops. It rains, it stops. But yeah, got 7 miles, 4 left to go. Got one more, just a little up. It's like a half a mile, not much, and then a ridge line, and then down into Erwin we go. Whoop. So here's how I'm using my rain skirt today, see? Kind of like works as like a poncho, and a raincoat, because what's happening is it rains for like 5 minutes and then it stops. My raincoat is still wet on the outside and it's super hot from when it poured earlier. And so I just am, because this rain skirt is so tiny, I can just stuff it in my pocket and I don't even have to stop. So it's raining again, probably for 5 minutes. And this is my makeshift raincoat, at least for today, because it's warm and I don't want to put layers on. But let me get off here so my phone doesn't fry. Just thought I would show ya. Almost stepped on this little guy. Colors are, get the little tiny feet. That's wild. Gotta love phone magnification. This is probably what my hair looks like. All the rain today. This is one of my favorite times of the day, when we are finishing the hike and we're on the final little bit down into Erwin. And it was a pretty uneventful 11 miles. There's nothing super fancy until you get to the very end and you have the Nolichucky River views when you're about a mile from descending down your final descent into Erwin, and that's beautiful. But other than that, this is it's a pretty easy 11 miles for the most part, and the trail's been pretty gracious. Some rooted areas and rocky areas, but overall it's been a very nice hike today. Yeah, so it's just, not every day on the AT is Instagrammable. If that's even a term. Sometimes it's just a lot of walking and a lot of silence for many, many hours. And that was today, with the exception of rain on, rain off, rain on, rain off. But yeah, so that's it. That's it. I am officially at Erwin now, and tomorrow I will head out up and make a trek towards trail days. I just came right from there. Man, this is kind of sketch right here to walk down. Whoop. All right, hang on. I'll be right back. All right, here we go. Oh, crazy little step down there. All right, so they do have a little side spot, so you don't have to walk on the street. And there's Uncle Johnny's right there on the corner. I mean, so if you are coming into Erwin and you need a place, a resupply, or anything, I mean, you can't have it more convenient than to walk right into the shuttle right there. There's the hostel right there, right on the corner. But that is not going to be what we're doing, because we're going to my car. And we're going to go across my favorite, the bridge. See? There we go. Oh, wow. I can smell, I don't know, something. I like honeysuckle, like really strong right there. This is the river that I took the picture from up there somewhere. Isn't that crazy? Just so crazy, like within an hour, how you can be in such a different spot. Yeah, and mentally, I'm in a zone right now, crossing this river. You notice I'm all the way to the left, but I'm gonna get off here so I can cross the river. But there you go. How beautiful is that? All right, let's go get the car.